Welcome back, all you sliding, slashing, swiping 115 in gamers. I'm Forward, and welcome to the Hey DJ podcast. Let's have everyone introduce themselves now again, because we do that every time. So let's go. I'm joined here by...
I guess I'll go first. I'm Sarah. Yep. Beat Saber player, if you didn't know that already.
Who's that? I don't know who that is.
Yeah,
Never heard of him.
Yeah.
it's me,
Nobody knows him.
Fat Bean. Hi, Purple People Eater.
Hello, I'm Dan. I'm sorry I'm eating. And I'm Mapper, Hey DJ, haha.
And I'm Bitz, Get Busy SpongeBob Mapper, doing a lot of Score Saber things and playing the game.
Welcome, Bitz.
Cool. Welcome.
Very happy to have you.
Podcast.
Yeah.
We are all big fans. Some less than others, like Dan. But
I love Get Busy SpongeBob.
Get Busy SpongeBob is how I heard a bit. And honestly, awesome map. I love the part where it's like, what do you know about smoke screen? That part's really good.
Oh yeah, the most bad cutty part of the map.
Yeah, that part is
That's
awesome.
the best part.
Like, don't get me wrong, I love Get Busy SpongeBob just because it's so bad. It's like the same with Umu for me. Which is like, I just play the map and I'm just laughing.
Carrots, Umu is... I think Get Busy SpongeBob is better than Umu.
Yeah, for sure it is.
Yeah.
But it's still a good time for me. So
Yeah.
Either way.
All right, let's see. How's everyone been doing? What are we doing lately? What maps have we been playing in the game? What's good? I guess I'll start. I've been playing a lot of Retrix's Galaxy Burst. And
wow.
Dan Sullivan, just trying to train my
Oh.
speed back. I can pass them. I think I have an SS on Dan Sullivan, but I'm like getting back into the groove.
Nice.
Top 900 player, trying to get my speed back, trying to hack things.
I did this.
And
I
also
had the
just play
same
my own
experience
whips.
because I was like, I want to just try to play some speed maps, and then I got like an SS on. I think it was your ultrasonic, Sarah, and I was like, holy shit, I can play speed somewhat. Like I'm not just failing the map. And then like I'm getting back, I passed like Plague Bearer again as well. And
Jeez.
I've just been playing whips really.
Yeah.
Funny story.
Yeah.
I have started playing again.
Oh.
You wouldn't expect it, but I started playing like last week again, and I fucking suck at the game now. But I always sucked ass.
Yeah, I mean, you haven't really been
4
playing for...
months? No. It was almost 3 months. Like, serious? If I've like seriously been playing, like actually playing, like grinding rank, that's like 8 months ago. Last time I played was 3 months ago, but I only set scores for like whips, and I didn't play 2 months before that as well. So it's basically just a 5-month break. But I'm having fun again, so I'm just playing like whatever the fuck. I just kind of want to go back to what I did before stopping, just playing like the good egg maps, just like the very shitty maps. That's just what I do. That's just what I love playing. So that's what I've been doing.
What about you, Sarah? Update us.
Yeah, I've been playing some ranked, I guess. I've been stopping more because I'm back in school now, so I won't be able to play as much. But I got my 10 pages, and I'm pretty happy about that. So
10 pages
Woo!
of 600 PP plays.
Yeah,
job.
congrats.
yeah.
Crazy how a year
Moment.
ago there were only like 4 or 5 600 PP plays, and now there's like hundreds and almost 200 of them, I think.
200?
There is over 200 of them. Yeah.
Oh, there was 150
Damn.
like a week ago or two. So
It's insane.
Look up the stats for it real quick.
dope.
I think
Thanks, Bitz.
Vila did the stats, and there was 245 a few days ago.
Oh my gosh.
There's currently a bit over 250.
Damn.
The muffin site doesn't show anything past 250, and it ends on 601.
Oh,
So that's probably like 255.
that's a lot.
Not to mention the like 597 to 599 players. There's plenty of those. That's pretty huge.
I think we'll also get like a 650 PP play soon. I think there'll be a 650
Yeah,
within the
that's a
next
pretty high
couple months.
possibility.
There'll be a 650 PP play.
I hope to see
You
it.
have the top play now, right? With Usagi no Hunky by ABC.
Yep. Literally one
what a
day
map.
after I got that play, Busy would have had the #1 play on Revenge.
Damn. On the shitty one? Well, both are shit, but
on the
on the very
crappy
bad one? Yeah, on the bad one.
Alright, what do we want to talk about? We got Usagi, highest PvP play. We already mentioned that. Was there any other like massive ones? Like there was the revenge plays. And like Silent
the
Bang.
Revenge play by Busy,
Yeah, but
which is really
the
good.
Busy just got sniped on that today.
He did?
He did?
Yeah, by Silent
I
Bang.
don't think he did. No, he still has #1 on it.
Oh, what the fuck?
On Revenge.
Oh, I
Yeah.
refreshed and
Silent
it's not
Bang.
#1 anymore. What?
Sorry.
Or maybe I was looking at Busy's profile. Oh, maybe he has the other one. Anyway, sorry, I'm
yeah,
wrong.
probably the different one.
All good, all good. There's too many revenges, and there's one more qualified. Oh no!
Yeah, there are so many.
Oh
Revenge.
no.
And there's another Bitz map.
I only fixed it up. I didn't.
Oh,
map
I haven't got
Oh.
this. I haven't got the score feed on. I'll
But,
do that.
How many,
Is
how
it-
many,
off
how many
later.
mappers are there?
4 people involved in it now.
Wasn't it just 2
We-
before?
Yeah, it was Nolan and Olaf, and then
Mhm.
it needed fixing,
No
and then
laugh.
Nolan kinda left the community. So, and Olaf was out of the country, so I just offered to fix it up for him, and he
Okay.
said yes. So I fixed it up, and then Quest6 offered a light show instead of having
I
to use
see.
low ladder. So it's the light show from the ramen noodle revenge, and the C2 revenge is also going to be used on that one.
Well, that's
Is
actually
it
just
is
good.
it like the remix revenge? Because I thought it was the original revenge. It was like, oh, cool,
No,
we're gonna see the normal.
Reeks
Oh,
revenge.
bro.
It's
Ah,
yes, the
that
Reeks remix.
sucks. That sucks.
The Reek.
Well,
Like,
I think
Anybody
like the
that's listening to
I like the
podcast to
Revenge
this,
Reek remix.
no, listen. Anybody that's listening to this podcast right now and is a mapper and wants to rank something, please just rank the normal revenge. And
no.
who is it? Captain Sparkles? Yeah,
Ew.
come on. Let's do it. Let's do it.
That's what I'm
Somebody, come
talking
on.
about.
Somebody out there. Let this
I'm-
be like
Better
the
be,
inspiration
'cause
words for you.
I think the 2 existing maps have issues. So nice.
No, I just want to hear the normal revenge, not the other 2.
Dan admitting on the
I should map
podcast.
my
he's 12.
Gangnam Style remix.
Yo,
If you want to
yeah.
map a full flavor remix of
I
a funny
be-
song, map my Gangnam Style remix.
I've been listening to that Gangnam Style remix. It's on my phone. I've listened to it a bunch of times.
Sweet.
Yeah, I remember that we were gonna map that in Team C2.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember Team C2?
Oh, yeah.
I sure do.
I remember that.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah, we
I remember
we
that.
did finish maps in there.
We did finish kill. That is
Technically,
one
but
from-
that wasn't. Yeah, I sent that to Team C2, but we never we just mapped it together.
yeah,
Mhm.
that's how I found
Do
it.
we-
Though, so
Do we want to talk about the Team C2 drama now? Just mention it.
A Foxy Boy?
Yeah,
let's talk to you, boy. thing.
because it's
I
painful,
just
dude.
wanted to know exactly what
Alright.
happened. So
I will say I don't think we should speak too much on
No,
it.
no,
It's a
no, because
very
we don't want to.
sensitive-
Yeah, we don't want to.
very
Like,
sensitive subject. But essentially, Foxy Boy, who's a well-known mapper in the Score Saber community, kinda, or Fox and B. I'm not sure which one they go.
No,
they,
he goes
they
by
go on.
Don B right now.
Yeah. And he, they, I'm not sure on their pronouns. They, were caught, grooming minors and
Yeah.
soliciting nudes from minors. So that's a really fun thing that happened.
Oh,
Well, not
yeah.
fun
Grooming
at
is a
all.
big
It's
word
actually-
though, so we should probably say sexting. but-
allegedly, this is what
but-
happened. But
Yeah.
I think it was
Allegedly grooming.
nah, he.
Allegedly.
I
That's all
mean, he
we know.
admitted it. Sorry, they admitted to it, and
Yeah.
it's like it's not good. But I was gonna say, I was talking with Bitz about this yesterday. Like, man, people really do have a hate burner for that gamer now. It's like, come on, like, they're bad.
Yeah.
and we want them exiled. Like, I don't want them in the community. But like, come on, like people like enjoy hating this person. It's like, this is fucked up. Like, nobody's
it's
happy
partially,
here.
yeah. It's partially because he's like kind of a controversial mapper. Like he mapped.
We respect pronouns. Thank you.
Yes, they are a very controversial mapper in the community. With maps like Cold Weather, Slime Incident, things like that. Just really pushing the boundaries of sort of what's acceptable tech, and they were not necessarily very receptive to feedback. So they've rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, and then this came out, and now it's like you have an excuse to hate them publicly.
Yeah, but like
that's like a hate bandwagon, which
exactly.
isn't great.
It's like we don't want
not a good look.
We don't want anyone who listens to this podcast to be on that wagon, or like if you are on it, like kindly, hop off and join the reasonable people. Like we don't want a community full of people that just like hate someone. You guys hopefully all agree with me.
He's gone now. It's just over.
Hey.
Yeah.
Anyway, also, so they're banned from ranking maps, and they're off the ranking team, of all that jazz. And I mean, good to know that like there are people who, like, if somebody's going to be dodgy, like get called out. Like, it's just this has happened before. I don't want to name any other names, but there was ranked.
We all know
the name.
So anyway, not fun stuff, and I was very disappointed to see everyone like going really hard on the hate. Like, obviously,
it is. I
understand. Yeah, I understand holding people accountable for their actions, but I don't get why. Like I feel like a lot of the hate is being directed.
It's just cancel culture.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's a little bit of cancel culture, but it's also like the hate is not being directed with care for the victims. It's rather being directed with like, oh no, I just want to hate on this person.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Like, I know that the way they marketed their maps was like the worst I've ever seen. So like that's a separate thing, separate to being a criminal. But they should not overlap. They are mutually exclusive.
We should say allegedly. Allegedly a criminal. We cannot like say anything.
Yeah, true. Yeah, okay. Allegedly criminal. Anyway, I hope you guys.
Anyway, let's just move on to some.
Yeah. I felt really gross when I went on like Twitter and stuff. So it's like, man, let's just not talk about. No, let's help make the world better.
It's mostly a Twitter thing.
Exactly. So yeah, but next one, Amelia, the other ranked mapper, has been permanently banned. What happened?
Sorry, but okay, I actually have more information on this as well. So I'm not gonna say who, because somebody in the Dutch Discord sent a picture. Well, I don't remember if it was the Dutch Discord. It was just basically Amelia saying on a stream that she ranked maps. Well, she was banned just by collabing, like shadow collabing with other people. So what we mean with that is just basically just not putting your name on the mapper name. So basically she was just ban evading, and she admitted to that publicly on a stream, and then she got banned. Like, sorry, but you are not very smart if you just go around and just like, what's the correct word? Just like
confess.
Yeah, bragging. That's the word. Yeah, just like bragging about being able to still be ranking your maps. It's like attention seeking. But like, what do you expect is gonna happen? Are you gonna expect today? We're like, oh shit, this was very strange that we allowed this to happen. No, obviously they're just gonna ban you. Like, come on, man. Just think.
Yeah. I don't know what she thought was gonna happen. Like somebody just was in the stream who was on ranking team and sent in the ranking team chat and was like, "Yep, well, that's a ban." That's a ban. Goodbye.
That's a good pickup. I'm glad that Score Saber does stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do we know what maps that were that Amelia did shadow collab on?
No, we don't
speculate.
Know the maps. But if it comes out, I can guarantee you they will get a temporary ban from Score Saber.
Because it's like
for at least 6 months.
It's not like a Villos map. because Villas is ranking team, but like, is it? Because
Mm,
I know
I think
Amelia
so.
and I know Amelia and Villas are like very good friends. Villas
don't really-
queued like every single Amelia map.
I remember Villa publicly saying that she was not gonna do that anymore. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
Villa used to queue Emmy maps, but I think she was one of. I think she like I can't say for sure, but like there was definitely a discussion of having them banned, and I don't think there was anyone against having her fully banned.
So are those the two bans?
Yeah,
Yep,
those are the two
those are the two
recent
bans.
ones.
Yeah, right.
That's interesting in the sense. God, that just affects like ranked projects. Like ranking queue's
Yeah.
gonna move faster now because there's 2 active mappers that aren't gonna be there anymore.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Emilio was already banned before, so
Wait, so Amelia's maps aren't
But-
getting unranked? Is that
No,
they're
they're not.
they're
No.
staying in it? But
They're
she's
not
just
getting-
banned
unless
from
she just
ranking.
deletes her own maps now, like Putz did when he got.
Because that's why she was
banned.
originally banned as unpublishing maps, right? She
Yep.
unpublished.
Mhm.
What was
A map, yeah.
unpublished? Do you know?
I don't
All her
know.
maps.
All
her
her
maps.
ranked maps.
Oh,
Yep.
So wait, are they? They're not all unranked, are they?
And then she republished them, right?
Yep, she
Yes.
did.
Oh, but the leaderboard stayed
Why?
the same. So
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't you
Okay.
migrate the leaderboards or something to that?
I think they migrated the leaderboards. I
It
don't know
It
what
is
happened.
not a migration since it is released under the same map hash, so the leaderboard stayed the same.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
I
sweet.
never knew that worked like that. Oh, interesting. Okay, so that was the reason. But should we move on to another fiasco? Because we got 2 other fiascos right now.
oh, we
2 bans.
do. Well, hang on. We
We
got
have
to
the-
we got to talk about the thing before that, which
Oh,
is
okay.
yeah. Someone else. Can say.
You can go ahead.
Okay. Well, gosh, rank 5. What's happening? No,
He ranked
What?
5.
my
was ranked
my
4.
boy. He's rank 5.
Really?
Ranked
Well,
5 because
just a
Silent Bang
few-
got him.
So Silent Bang,
Damn.
Oldmaflee, and Udon have all been gaming, and they've just bopped Gosh. He's chilling at rank 5. I haven't seen him this low since like 2019.
Damn, this is crazy. Garsh at rank 5 is nuts.
But he's like actively playing, and he's just been
Yeah.
bopped.
I
is-
don't think he
He
actively
hasn't been
grinds
playing very
anymore, right?
much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And he's
The past-
also
at least for the past week.
he's
week
also
and a
like a very active streamer, so like that's an excuse.
Yeah.
There's very different to just grinding ranked. And also he did just say Udon is better than him now, so
Yeah, Udon's really good now.
mhm.
Yeah.
Any big Udon players we can highlight on here?
You got his 256 or 256 times 256 play. Oldmo was super proud of his score, and Udon just went on there and sniped it. I couldn't snipe it, so
What do we think of that 256 map? I hate it. I think it's
terrible.
It's
I
so
just
bad.
played it once a while ago, and I'm not a fan.
Why do people queue
I
stuff like that, man? I don't get it.
I remember when it got ranked, I
When it
played
was-
like the first 10 seconds and I was like, this map fucking sucks, and I just deleted it instantly. That's like the last interaction I had with it.
Yeah.
The song is really good now.
Udon's bio. Oh my gosh, gonna
Mhm.
prank the qualified maps when they get ranked. There's a picture of freaking Digi, like the meme of like
That's
the
the
dad never
classic.
comes home. Oh.
So-
It's funny.
If we theorize, how Gosh is rank 5, how does he get back up? Well,
Well, the ET controllers, of course, the
They're
ET
coming.
controllers. They're coming.
That's
They're
a
coming.
funny joke.
They're actually coming. They have.
Um,
They
Did
are
you guys
actually
see
coming.
what? Did you guys see what Rocker posted?
Yes, I did.
I definitely did.
Yeah, he basically said that if you want to play anything like speed, you pretty much can.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
the tracking on them looks awful. Past like 250
yeah.
BPM.
I thought
So
it was
what-
like a 280 BPM like cap, right? Like where you didn't have any tracking issues. Somebody might be
Yeah.
able to correct me on that. Yeah.
Rocker said that 280 BPM was the limit before the snapping issue started occurring, where it completely snaps 360, which it also happens on
I wonder-
index.
I
Oh,
wonder. There's
What
got to
do
be
you-
something you can
What do you mean
to
snapping?
raise that
It's
like,
the
on the
tracking of
index
Steam VR.
controllers. On the
Because
index controllers,
oh,
you had like glitchy tracking, and the ET controllers do the same thing.
because I remember
That's
back
what I was-
in the old days, 2018, tracking on my Vive was not great, and then they updated Steam VR one day because they've been testing with Beat Saber players. This is like late 2018, and it was noticeably better. So
yes, but you see,
they've done shit like that before.
yeah, but this is not published by Valve, and like your headset was like a Valve-owned
Yeah,
headset.
but HTC
So
Vive is
yeah.
not.
HTC 5 is from Valve.
Oh shit!
They own
well,
it.
Oh my bad.
it's from both.
Yeah.
It
so
was a collaboration.
So they basically like half own it then, I guess. So that's why they can like make an update to make the tracking better. But this is just a non-official like controller, so that's just not gonna happen. Like I can almost guarantee you that's just not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Damn.
It would just be like ET would have to make them better. Like
Yeah.
they'd have to like update drivers or something, I guess. I don't know, or like the software that thing.
Yeah,
Unless
to
it's like
me-
a hardware thing, like the actual frequency of the infrared or whatever they use for the tracking is not high enough for Beat Saber, right?
Yeah, because it's just like magic tracking software stuff. If they magically fix it, then hey, problem solved. But
Yeah.
doesn't look like
It's
it.
Rocker's theory on it is the fact that it's the quality of the IMUs that are used in the controllers that are not good enough to be swung that fast from the position they're placed in. And it's a bit of RNG with index controllers as well, where you can have some that really don't like speed, and
Yeah.
you can get them replaced and they work perfectly.
Yeah, so
that's
who knows?
interesting.
Maybe Garsh will
I've
get a
seen
pair
people
that,
with
like,
index that are
works
just
really well.
they just have terrible tracking.
So do you guys think after this, Beat Saber players are still going to be buying ET controllers when they're actually out? Next month.
Hell no.
And then, no, but people probably didn't see it, and then they're going to be like, I bought these ET controllers, and I can't play speed maps. What? I hate my life. And that's just going to
Well-
happen. Like, people are going to be sad. Because they're going to get
Well,
baited.
they're apparently really good for non-speed maps, like just like mid-speed or ACK maps.
No, they weren't even good for Aqua, the Rocket said. They were only good for mid speed.
Rocker said the weight helps with AC. Like weight helps you do like true AC. But he
Yeah.
said for mid speed, the ET controllers are perhaps unmatched in terms of like how good they are because they're super light.
Oh, shit.
But he says at the high speed, at the high speed where you want to have them be super light weight, they are awful at tracking. In mid speed, they're kind of they're good and they have potential to be really good. But for true AC, he says the heavier controllers actually help you stabilize your swings a lot more. Like having lighter controllers is not.
Yep.
Plus, like I think
That's,
they're the same weight as like Quest controllers, like Rift S.
Yeah, I think that's right.
That is very light. I have those controllers. I mean, mine are a bit more heavy because of my rechargeables, but
Yeah, the ET controllers are about 145 grams compared to Index at 196, and I think Rift S is at 150.
I think
Yeah,
so.
I think it's like 154 or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Depending on the battery.
Yeah, the battery makes a huge difference because my rechargeables make it way more than if I use like regular batteries.
Yeah, it's also about where the weight is distributed as well around the controller and like how you hold it. I find
Yeah.
the Quest
Oh.
the Quest controller.
Talking about the Quest, have you guys seen the new Quest that is coming? Have you seen those
Oh,
controllers?
yeah, I saw that.
Those controllers look pretty
It's got
good.
it's got the Oculus controllers with no rings.
Yeah,
Very
they
interesting.
look pretty good, in my opinion, at least.
Is the Quest 3?
Pro.
Quest Pro.
Yeah, it's called Quest Pro, I think.
All right, let me take a look here quickly. I'll take a quick.
Just from the naming scheme alone, I can imagine they're gonna be $1,000 for the headset.
Yeah, Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
But maybe not though.
oh, that's
see.
really cool. It's like small form factor too, like on
Yeah.
the face. It's like
Yeah.
wearing a pair
Yep.
of goggles rather than wearing this big awkward
The
thing
angle
on.
looks kind of nasty, though, in my opinion. That's the only complaint I have for the controllers. But overall they look pretty good. I'm probably not gonna get a new quest until my actual normal quest dies, my quest 1. But yeah, that looks like a headset that I would pick up if it's actually good and my headset dies.
It looks like it's going to be quite expensive, but
Yeah, I don't know if I'd spend $1,000 on it.
I'd buy it if it was like unbelievably good. But
Yeah,
my Quest
yeah,
1 is
that's a
about
good
to shit
point.
the bed, and then I'm going to be out of a VR headset.
Yeah,
But
that's fair. Yeah, that's those are the new controller updates, I guess.
yeah,
We move
Lovely.
on to some ranking queue stuff. Maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go through some of those.
Ugh,
Yeah, because
so-
we have a ranking team member, like sorry, not a ranking team member, a QAT member,
whoa.
Ranking
and
team
I-
student.
ranking team student. Yes, the bottom of the ladder, like I was as well before.
No, ranking team recruit, so further down.
Ah, okay. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Further down.
But yeah, let's go through some stuff, I guess. Shall we start off with the new ABC map again in queue? Diastrophism.
Diastrophism.
I'm
Yeah.
pissed. I was
Yes.
I was mapping diastrophism, and he fucking stole it from me.
Is it the diastrophism, the long version, or the
It's
Yeah,
short version?
it's the same one.
I'm mapping the short version, but
So this is the same one as the other two that are already ranked. but
I love Jess's map, and I know you didn't map anything, so you just love Jess's
I
map.
did
so-
do some notes actually.
You
'cause
you said that Jess mapped like almost everything you mapped.
It was
Don't put, like, fixes in there.
98% of it was Jez. And I wanted to
ABC. Wait,
some
hang
stuff.
on.
I really like that song. That song is sick.
Yeah.
I
I'm
don't
interested
like
in the cover art.
that.
Did he commission his OC? He did. He commissioned his OC as the
His
person.
what?
It's his
His-
like his.
What is an
Like,
OC?
his
I
original.
don't know
Yeah, I
what
don't really
fucking
know what
OC
an
is.
OC is.
So an OC, like you'll notice, like people like Denya, like they have like the avatars that are like blue hair. Those are original characters that they've like commissioned and designed that are like them, I guess. So that is ABC's OC as the
As
Nice.
the
as
cover
the-
image?
yeah,
Well,
as the
anyway,
cover
the
image for
map-
Tutorial Zero.
So the map's
Thanks
got
for
this.
lecturing me about anime characters. Thank you very much.
I want to talk about the map. So it's pretty fucked. It's got like at the end, it's basically got like tinnitus, like upside down full wide streams.
Oh god, no.
And like I think that's fine. And then there's other stuff where it's just got a lot of angles that are like, I don't know how to describe them. Like Bitz, I know you love these angles, and I don't like them. They're like the spinny ones where it's like it'll just kind of it'll be like up and
Big
then like
circles.
big
Oh, like the
flip.
outer lane circles?
Yeah, it'll just be like a lot of that and just a lot of like weird stuff, and I'm just like, oh, that's cool. Oh, that's that beat right there. What the fuck? Oh, that's cool. Like, blah, 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 blah. And then, oh, what the fuck's that? So, I don't know how I feel about the map.
What a nice explanation.
That's what I thought when I watched it. I was like, oh my god. I don't want to I don't want to QAT downvote it, but like, fuck. It's a map.
I like it quite a bit.
I haven't seen it,
Hmm.
but based
I
on
mean-
my opinions of other ABC maps, I don't think I'd like it.
Yeah, it's
It's,
just more fucked.
Busy has a score on it, and it's a 91.92.
I mean, that's not gonna be his final score.
It's gonna be a big
I've
map,
seen
though.
some stuff of that map, but that map is not like a top map. It's like an 11
Have
point
you-
something.
I
star
mean,
map.
you haven't seen it. It looks like a fucking
I've
12
seen
star.
some stuff. I'm just gonna I'm gonna go over it real quick.
I mean,
I
we
saw
can
some other
watch
people
it.
saying this is not gonna be higher.
Dan,
than
Yeah,
Wait.
we should watch it
Let's watch it right now.
We should watch it.
Can you stream
because
it?
I would like to see it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm just watching it right now. It's kind of,
Can you stream it forward?
I guess so. I'm already streaming Ableton apparently.
Just
no,
give
I'm
me a
not. Okay,
second
alright.
to open it up on the stream, on the OBS. I mean.
Should we do a map reaction? Map reaction.
Map
Yeah.
reaction. Would you mind turning on the static lights so the Discord bitrate doesn't die?
Yeah. Or low.
It's
Default, low. Is it in
in
settings?
these settings. Yeah, static
Maybe I
lights.
should just open. Let's just copy the link and open it in like so I can go full screen, right?
Yeah, it's better.
11. There we go.
And we can properly see it.
Environment detail low. Static lights.
Can you also please hide the notes? I don't have to look at them up.
Let's go.
All right, I'm ready to go. Let's watch.
Joking,
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Map
all right,
reaction.
let's take a look. Let's take a
Although
look. Okay.
you can
First time.
you can skip a bit into it, like it's just the intro.
We don't have to see the entire map.
Oh, it's really
The
quiet.
main
Okay.
difficulty of the map is in the final drop.
Yeah, like these parts all look like fine. I mean,
Yeah, this looks good.
I don't like the
Oh, that's
angled.
odd.
Yeah, I don't like that.
those. I don't like those visuals.
But these
I
parts-
hate. Okay, wait. These. That.
Yeah.
Yuck. I don't like that.
For your QAT, you can do something
Bits,
about that.
Bits, what do you think?
I think it's fine. It doesn't look visually appealing.
I
but
think
it
that was the
plays
staircase.
perfectly
Hang
fine.
on. No, maybe it
Or
wasn't.
you-
Oh,
you can QAT
gross.
mod it yourself.
Like the backhands. There's too many, man. Why is there so many?
Okay.
I don't. And he said he didn't map this part. Dun, 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 dun. This
Bean,
part-
you're gonna be biased, especially on this song. 'Cause you
I love the
didn't
song,
know.
but I don't
love
really
the
like.
song.
Yeah,
I don't
really
like.
like-
That's a
really
cool
like
stream.
that
I like
too.
those face note streams. It's fun.
Yeah, that's what I said. You mapped it, so you're gonna be biased to watch your own map, probably. A bit.
This
Oh,
part
God.
all looks
Okay,
all looks
yeah.
fine. It's fine so far. Whatever. Bunny
like
pattern.
That'll
Those
work.
play surprisingly fine.
They do play fine because
Mapper, says the
I have them
mapper
in a
of
map
Noble
of
Blast.
I have them.
That's fair.
I
then-
have them in a map of mine as well. Well, no, not those because they're too wide, not very wide.
Ugh, I hate that so much. That
I
part
don't
there
like
looks
that.
sucks. And that was fine. Oh, I don't like the blue on the bottom. That's just like lame. It's like, oh look, weird
People
hit.
today are just trying to make the hardest tech map that they possibly can for every single song.
I just don't like it when
This
it's
doesn't
like
do matter.
weird.
I love this
tech.
song so much. Can I just get a song that I can like ack and jam out? Can I get a map of it that I can ack and jam out?
Yeah,
to?
play nuke times while you
Mhm.
while you actively want to stop playing. Nuke times.
I don't
map
like
isn't
the
hard,
representation
it's
there.
just-
I
There's
like
so many
that,
sounds in the
though.
background that
Yeah,
are missed.
I
that it's
was
missed.
thinking the exact same thing.
I was gonna say I think it's a funny choice.
So I don't like the top row vision blocks. Like there was one here. Like where is it?
Sorry.
This stuff it just like there's one coming up. Hang on. Where it
Uh,
just
yeah,
feels
I-
like super cluttered. Like
Being a photo, you're just gonna make this like an official QAT mod, like just gonna send
Nah.
this to ABC, just like send the entire
Absolutely
video.
not.
fix
that you see that? You see where
You
the red note is blocked by the blue note
It's
in
like
the front?
there's not stuff
It's
we
one
can
half
downvote
behind.
for.
At certain
It's
player
just
heights, that
oh,
is like a
gross.
No, I was
that does
joking.
suck.
ABC is very receptive to feedback, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
sending him
Oh,
things
Oh, I've
like
QAT
that
modded for him
doesn't-
before.
I remember I QAT modded Usagi.
Yeah.
That was fun. I've talked about that.
Oh my
So
god,
you're
is
to
that a
blame for that
backhand
one,
triple
bro.
stack?
Oh no, it was a lot worse. I like made it playable. I think because it
No,
was just
Usagi
painful.
is such a fun map. It's just
But it was
so bad.
it was
but
so
it's
much
fun.
worse. Like there was 100 more crossovers, and I was like, mate, like this is fucked. Because he doesn't play the game. So it's kind of like when I play the ABC maps. You can just tell they don't play the freaking game because it's just so uncomfortable all the time. This part looks fun though. We.
I don't like
Oh,
that. That sucks.
Oh, like
That sucks. ABC, if you watch this, that sucks. And that
I like that
I
hit
think
there.
that was, I think that was straight up a mismap.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was
the
just
first
like a
wrist
reset.
roll was just reset.
Okay,
Yeah.
wait, let's go back. Let's go back quickly before we hit the drop, and we can all.
This is cute.
I was like, there's
Yeah,
no way you're
it's
expecting me
cute.
to hit that.
A mismap.
Wait,
No,
wait,
that's
no,
Yeah,
that's
there's no
Wait
way.
here. Hang on.
professional.
That, like,
oh.
what is? I don't. This section here.
Well, it's just doubles down up. It's all top row. Maybe it looks better in game.
No, I lost it. I lost it. That's a mismap.
There's no way.
Wait, this right here. Wait,
Where's the
pause it here.
mismap?
Okay, wait. It's coming up. I'm gonna try to pause it right in
It's
time.
here, right here.
No, that's not a mismap. What do you
Is
mean?
it like? Is that
Yeah,
like?
It's a down
totally
up.
left hand.
It's down on both hands, up on both hands. That's fine.
This
Yeah.
like that's like swing like
That's
shoo,
fine.
like that
Yeah, you go didn't
or like this.
You like flip your hand
Wait,
over.
let's see.
No, that's
228
that's way
BPM,
too fast.
135.
So it's like
degree
this.
roll. It's
It's
really
like
clean.
this. Boom,
Yeah, it's a bit
bam,
much.
like that.
I thought that's what he
Boom,
wanted.
bam.
I mean, like
No,
it's
that's
not
a bit too
amazing,
much.
but it looks fine.
Maybe-
If you compare it to the other doubles that happen later, that's seems like a very clear mismap.
Yeah, this one here, like this note here should be like at most a diagonal, right? Because you have to, you're swinging into it down this way, and then you have to swing all the way around and go down again. It's
Yeah.
like it's over 180 degrees.
yeah,
It's
that's like
so-
two.
So I would
I
say
mean,
make if you
dodgy.
make that
Yeah.
one like a diagonal, one, it's more visually appealing. Two, it works better. So,
But then the hit isn't as emphasized.
You over here, Jesus.
but like that's like not possible at 228 BPM to roll that fast and
No,
like, that's-
Bean, that's not good. Nah.
I mean, I'm not
Now
saying
we
it's
see.
good.
Okay, look,
There-
like,
there it
check
is.
this one
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
Look,
that one.
there it is.
Oh yeah,
That's-
then it's a
it's a
mismap.
mismap.
Yeah.
There it is, because that's how it's supposed to be, right? That's
Okay,
better. Yeah. So somebody said that to ABC. It's mismap.
Oh, I did not like that middle row stack.
that's kinda
That's a nope stream, yeah. Upside down. Wee, upside down. Woo, look at us go. Woo,
hold
upside
on,
down. It's
what?
fun. Woo. Ah! So what the fuck are those stupid sliders?
We
This
love
is tinnitus.
Snapchat.
This is literally just tinnitus.
Oh, then you got this. Then we got this. Wait, let's see.
What are those angles
There it is,
in
there it is.
between?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
look at
fun.
that.
No, I like that. That's good.
Yeah, those are really fun.
Yeah, that looks fun.
I use those a lot now. They play surprisingly well.
But,
You'd think
like,
they were collabing,
You see,
but
like,
not
go
really.
back to like 340. I just want to talk about, so like, why does it twist around? Like, I'm swinging horizontally, and then I have to fucking like move my whole body on the left hand, like, da-doon, back and forth like 3 times there. That's just like shit mapping. I hate it. It feels like shit. I don't know, because it's so
I don't like
inconsistent.
stuff like this. Wait, this stuff. So
Yeah,
this. So you see how this note here,
yeah.
this red note swings directly
Yeah.
down, and the way that your swing will go, it'll put it right through here. So you're gonna bad cut at least one of these messy notes here. There's nowhere for you to put your saber unless you swing like that outwards, like
Mhm.
this.
I
There
think-
is
Nowhere for
also
you to-
just
I think that
not
looks
an
fun.
issue only in this map. There is like a lot of issues that I see with people that are trying to map speed and stuff for the first time. People have a lot of issues like recognizing if you end in one lane with one saber, you have to like keep that in mind for the if you move the other hand to the same lane. Even if there's a big break,
Yeah.
it starts playing very uncomfortable if you have both hands in the same lane. So you
Yeah.
always have to keep that in mind.
Moving forward,
You-
I've got a
yeah.
question. So look at
Yeah.
this hit here. You've got, let's say you put the sliders down, and then you want to map the blue note. Where do you put the blue note?
You put it sideways, right? Like because here's the thing.
But then the
your
hit
swing, yeah.
Is more is like worsely let in. This allows you to
Yeah.
sort of cheese the angle. I think that's fine.
I
No,
guess so. I
it's
think
not.
if you move it over here, like if you move this blue note here, you have more room here. But what I'm like, because you're swinging into this saber, and right now your saber is just ending up tangled in unless you swing super far down and throw your saber underneath the notes. Your
You
saber's
could-
already gonna your saber's
You could
already gonna
also
be
just
muddled up in
move
there
the
with
note
those.
one to the right. That would
Also,
be better.
one sec for audio listeners, it's a horizontal note and then a blue note pointing into like the next note. So it's just a bit bit risky.
So there's a
I know what you mean. I'm
We've
just
been
saying.
reviewing this entire map for like 10 minutes.
No, it's fine. We're almost done. I want to see
Somebody-
the
oh,
end.
The video
We
is
should,
recommended.
Bean, you should go back into editing and put like a start playing the map here, and like we've paused here or something. But yeah. Audio listeners, the key takeaway is keep track of where your sabers are, even if they aren't swinging on the notes.
Well, this
And keep track of
looks-
like where you're gonna be putting your sabers at particular. I don't like this.
think
I don't like
those
it.
are a non-issue though. But
Yeah. If you put it
The,
horizontal
the
or move it out
stream,
of lane.
just the stream before with like a lot of dog roll just looks like Note Vomit to me, but that's
I think
certainly
that
the
end
real
looked fine,
complaint I have
to be
about the
honest.
map.
Like, after seeing the other parts, it's, like, pretty...
I
like,
don't
acceptable.
have a lot to say. This map like, doesn't look that bad. I really don't see this map being like a 12-star.
Yeah, maybe not. It's, like, it's gonna be pretty high, though.
I don't think it's 12-star. 11, mid-11, bit lower maybe. Is my
well,
guess on it. From having played the map.
Yeah, it doesn't look that bad to me. Well,
I enjoyed
That
one map.
it has some issues, but all issues can be streamlined. So
I think I would love to watch Electromagnetic Stealth Girl.
you really want
by-
to watch a 7-minute long song?
I will skip parts of
Oh.
it. Like,
Electromagnetic
What,
isn't 7 minutes.
it's
4 minutes.
4 minutes and it's
Yeah,
qualified.
There's
qualified?
2 diffs on it.
It's like 4 or 5.
There's 2
That's not what. Okay, so I want to add something to it because I heard from Hades that it was a pain in the fucking ass to even get qualified. I don't know a lot about that, but Hades complained about it. So I want to put it out there. I don't know why, because he said there was a lot to do with QHT, even though the map isn't like very hard.
Electromagnetic Stealth Girl, born in Philadelphia.
Because I
My
played the
favorite
map.
song. It's actually unironically one of my favorite Camellia songs. So let's,
a very
let's
good
take
song.
a look at this.
I
It's a very
did not.
slapper.
Oh, hang on. Are you streaming it?
I'm just trying to get
All right.
it open on Beat.
I'll have it on the OBS quickly when you stream it.
The Sphere or whatever.
But I played it and I was
Oh,
like,
it's currently
What?
not
Yes,
uploaded.
true.
It doesn't exist. I'm searching the
Oh.
hash and it's not there. Hang on. The correct qualified leaderboard isn't the right one. I'll try and look it up.
But not? That sounds like an issue.
Unless I'm looking on the wrong thing.
In the meantime, we could like quickly
oh, what about
note a few maps of the list.
Final Phase?
I mean, I really want to. We could look at that.
I
'cause
don't like the
I
map.
yeah, and I don't like you, so that's how
I
it
played
works,
it and I was
you know?
like, this feels shit, this feels shit, this feels shit. What the
yeah,
fuck?
you cannot play the map, so
What do you mean?
It is
Yeah,
very difficult.
I don't
It
see
felt
like
like crap. I was like, this
Felt-
feels, this transition here feels bad. Like, but then these parts are cool.
no,
like-
you were I saw the shit you complain about. I was like, that's not an issue. That is not an issue, and I can explain to you why it
Wait,
wouldn't be an
hang on.
issue. Because those transitions weren't that fast, and they just circled around. But they are polished now a bit more. But we could quickly mention 2 of my other maps that are qualified now. Hero
Here we
and
go. I found Stealth Girl.
Oh, all right.
I found Stealth Girl.
and stuff like that. Well, like we don't have to watch the entire thing. Just skip around a bit because like the drops
Yeah.
and stuff are pretty cool.
Okay, let's take a look. Open. I'll just F11 here, and then I'll stream it. Stream. Okay, let's take a look.
Really?
Oh, hang on, I'm not on OBS yet.
One sec.
You could probably skip the entire
Okay, cool,
piano
cool.
intro stream.
Yeah,
Yeah, he did map. I'm so happy Hades actually mapped the piano
I
interesting
don't
because
like-
the other map just didn't map.
I think
the
it
piano, and was
shouldn't
like,
map
bruh.
the intro. It's too long.
No, you have to map the
Feels
intro. 'cause
like-
the piano is such a main part
it
of the
feels
song.
like Zonitra. It's just fucking long. I
Yeah,
don't like-
but it's just, it is the song. It's like, the song is just like the piano. Why would you map it? Sorry, you cut out. Do you have echo?
Yeah,
or something?
if I
Me?
mapped it myself, I wouldn't
Yeah.
map the piano intro just because it's like the song is like relatively slow and it's like the only.
I love the
there was-
piano part.
I would map this as a
Yeah,
mid-speed
same.
map.
I've got a whip of it if you want to steal it forward.
Wait,
It's like mostly mapped. I just didn't map the
Wait,
piano.
the staircase.
Oh well, this is past qualified, isn't it?
Yeah, no, this is an
Yeah,
old upload, right?
the staircase.
Well, someone fucked up.
Yep, that is.
That is
That
a
is
staircase.
All right.
I mean,
That is a staircase.
it's already ranked,
It
isn't it?
doesn't
So.
register as a staircase. That's interesting.
I
That
mean,
is odd,
let-
because
let- I
that's-
mean, let's be completely honest. Most fucking staircases aren't actual staircases and aren't actual bed cut issues. It's just like
Yeah.
The rules.
Yeah,
putting it
that's-
Also,
that's
like-
not
like
that
in
bad.
square cafeteria. It's like if you bet cut on stuff like that, I don't really want to say, but it's literally just a you issue if you play the game, especially reverse staircase, because reverse staircase are just non-issues. Like I don't know who came up with that, but they are just no issues at all.
Yeah, I don't like.
Let's-
I like.
let's
reverse
just
staircases are
continue.
fun.
Because that's just
I
an
believe
entire
reverse-
other rabbit hole.
This
believe
pattern
reverse
doesn't look that
staircases
bad 'cause
came-
you can just
Power.
what?
I believe
Yeah,
reverse staircases came from Power of the Wilderness, where they were
Yeah,
like,
but I saw
really bad.
QSX was like trying to explain that, and everything that he said was just I don't really want to sound rude, but it was just not true. Me and Mitchell just proved him wrong, and it was just not true. But
Let's watch
let's
the map.
just continue because
Uh,
that's, just
okay,
an
let's watch the
entire,
map.
that's just an entire other rabbit hole that
Yep.
we
Dan, thank
shouldn't
you.
really get into.
Let's watch the map. I want to see because like this
the-
map is funny.
Also, here I'm
Yeah,
just stopping. I just want to.
Let's continue for it.
We're on 44 seconds. I just want to like this blue note here after the staircase. Why is that not straight up?
No,
Like,
that's fine. That's fine.
It's fine.
Yep, that's a cool
It's not-
thing.
it's
I
not-
like that
it's-
mapping.
not good.
not a fan, but
It's
I'm a
not
big
good.
fan.
it's the way I
I-
play the game. I want to swing up.
The
after
way
those
I've
ones.
been mapping in my whips
Yeah,
lately,
it's
I
kind of weird.
only do that. I go out of lane into angled. I think it feels cool.
No, Bean,
Feels weird.
Bean, you first don't like Final Phase, and now you have this opinion.
I think
Oh.
Final Phase is just like not that good. Like there's better
I don't
tech
like
maps
Final
from
Phase either,
2019.
so-
That's how I feel.
No, it's not. I hardly disagree with you on that.
Hmm
I think
But I can talk more about it later. Let's just focus on this map now.
quite like these sliders that
Yeah, they're
Hades
cool.
put in.
I kind of like this map overall, from what I saw of it.
I don't know how I feel about this map because there's one part where I was like, "Damn, that's fucking cool." This part here's ugly as shit, and I don't like it.
I like this.
I play it.
I
I'm like,
really like
oh
this.
god. This part's cool. With the funny 90s. This map has some weird representation problems, so like this part here, I say ugly, but then in one of the drops, it'll be like some crazy fucking pattern like this, and then it'll just be like the same sort of sound that's way easier, and I don't get it.
Oh, those sliders. Oh, I like those. I like those sliders.
Like, yeah, it's just some.
Yeah.
That pattern sucks. Blah. Big backhand and the horizontals.
I like this map.
Same. I'm a fan of it. I'm not really capable of playing it, but it's cool.
And this map won't be very high as well. This is not
Nah.
like a very, very hard map. It's like it's probably low 11 max.
Still,
I would say-
11 stars is still very high, I would say.
Yeah, I would maybe say even like 10. 80s said it would probably be like a 10.5.
I don't know if this is
Nah, it's
very easily.
Dance with
97.
Silence is a Dance with Silence is like 10.4. This is not 10.5.
Yeah, no, this is like 11 at least. I
Yeah.
think.
I think
Should
it'll
be
be
able
like
to find out from
11.4.
what the AI thinks of it.
Maybe the
Oh. Oh.
I bet the AI.
This
would
part,
think it's
I love this
100.
part.
Oh, those are cool.
I like
that's
that part.
cool. That's cool.
Screen. What are those doubles?
Yeah, so there it's like, why is it so much easier now? And then that part's
Oh.
sick. And this is easy as, like, what?
Those 90s are not very easy.
Maybe
though.
for you. That shit's
Those 90s are not.
I remember
easy.
hitting it
What
and
are
I was
you
like, there
talking
was
about?
zero emphasis there. But
Oh,
then
the
the other
serif
part
pattern.
felt fucking sick. Oh wait, what's the serif pattern?
Blastics. Sorry, what
Can I
is it
see?
called?
Wait, it's coming up here. There it is.
Oh,
that's
from,
tunnel streams. Tunnel streams.
what's-
From
From
what's that map that I modded over
Paranoid Mirage?
Yeah, fair
Yeah.
enough.
Anyway, I don't think we have to
Yeah.
watch the rest of the map. It's just piano
Yeah, okay.
annoyingness. So yeah.
I like this map. I really enjoy this map a lot.
Yeah, I wouldn't have. I want to make like a mid-speed one of it, but
There already exists
I would
one.
love that.
Typhoon
I
made
think that
one.
would be, I think having like different versions of the same song is really cool. Just
Typhoon
so
is
you
not
can
ranked, right?
Yeah.
I think so, and I don't like Typhoon's map of it at all. Like not even close. Because he
fuck
just
me.
went up the intro, and it just.
Cool. All right, should we discuss final phase, or should we leave that for another episode where it's?
We can.
Um,
I can.
I feel like
a
I've
bit
already
about
said I'm not
phase,
gonna. I
like-
don't want to repeat myself.
I can talk a bit more about it because.
But then you're
I
biased,
talk about it.
and you can talk about your own maps. Then you can talk about your own maps forever. So let's let someone else talk about it. I want to hear someone else talk about it.
Oh,
It's hard.
Bitz can talk.
The
Oh my
only
God.
person I know that likes
Hang on, let's see Sarah.
I can talk about
Bit,
it.
what about Bitz? Bitz, do you like it?
I really like the hard diff. I absolutely love the hard diff. I'm not a fan of the expert. I disagree
Final
with a lot
phase?
of the final phase.
I don't even
But
know
the
it was a
expert,
hard diff.
there is a hard diff.
Yeah,
It's
there
by
are two
Josh
lowers.
Shelby. It's really
Oh, okay.
hard diff is really cool.
Aqua made expert.
Expert Plus, I think I don't really agree with some of the decisions in it, but it's also just due to it changing mapper at times. Like the sideways horizontals in top row being leaning in Dan's drop and not being leaning in Hades drop. Not a fan of
Funny fact,
the
it was
difference
actually
between
upside
that.
down as well. Hades told me to remove it. It was actually upside down before.
Was it leaning upside down or palm
Yes,
up?
I was leaning upside down.
Ah. I think leaning upside down might have been a bit too difficult of 300 BPM, but
It had issues with node spawn animations, so the nodes just spawn over each other and was like impossible
Oh.
to read.
yeah, that's a big
I just
QAT issue.
don't like
It's
maps like
really
that,
hard.
to be honest.
Yeah, I know you
I
don't
like
like
playing
it.
a map one time, and then if I have to play it another time, that's fine. And then if I have to play it another time to get a good score, then I'm starting to get bored of it. And then I start to get more bored of it, and then I get really bored, and then I don't want to play it ever again. So that's why I don't like grinding maps.
Yeah, that's understandable. Like this map is.
But those maps,
Mental.
you have to grind them if you want to play them like at all.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Which is
that's
just kind of
fine
like a
personally.
different mapping style, I guess. Some people like it, but I'm not a fan.
Yeah, because the thing is, we only got like a lot of positive feedback for it. This is like very well received.
I don't know. Just every time I
no,
play,
I know.
I'm
it
just
was.
saying. Every time I play a 2022, 2021 tech map, I'm just like, there was better mapping practices in 2019 that are being ignored, to the lost to history that are just better, like cool tech angles and stuff. Like, wow, Hex did this, and nobody does that stuff anymore. I'm like, come on, why can't people just copy
mean,
Hex?
I mean, yeah, but I don't really see what that has to do with Final Phase. Final Phase is just a funny circles.
It just makes me. When I play it, I'm like, I just have more fun playing those older style of tech maps that feel cleaner and more
Like,
consistent.
what would be an example of one of those?
Maybe even something like
Sorry
Happy
to, like,
Song,
put you on spot.
but like
I don't
it's,
think Happy Song is I wouldn't call
it's-
Happy Song a tech map. We just call shit.
no, but it's fun. It's just got weird angles everywhere. That's like a fun
I
thing.
don't like
Obviously,
that. I
it's
don't
not as
like that
hard,
part.
so you can't really compare it to something like Final Phase. So I'm trying to think more.
I don't think you can really compare Final Phase to anything.
It's just a big lump of a map to me. There's a bunch of angles in there.
It's
Bunch
a
of
very
patterns.
unique map.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
I'm not against it being
And-
ranked. I'm not going to QAT down better or anything. I just don't really like it.
That's fair. It's just like personally, it's one of my favorite maps that I ever made.
Oh wait, no, that one bit with
Wow.
like the ups
phase?
and then like
Yeah.
I think it's after one of the streams where like it has like the 90s. That's like the worst pattern I've ever played in my life. I remember that. I'd hated that. I want to
What map
download
are
it just for that.
talking about?
In the Hades part, like
I
the
think
middle
so.
section where it was
Yeah.
a lot of awkward. Yeah, that got changed because I also complained a lot about it.
I just saw it in the map and I'm like, "Bleh."
It's a lot more playable now.
It's still
at the very
like
least.
it's still like a solid 0.4 above OV or something like that, in my opinion. It's like way harder than OV.
I don't know
I
if
have
it's
no
hard
clue how to
we
tell that.
Oh no, it is harder than OV.
We've had 3 years, 2 years, something like that to play OV, and we've had two months to play Final Phase. I don't think it's harder than OV.
5 months by now, but yeah, I do think it's definitely harder. I can say that with confidence. But yeah, we'll see when the time comes, I guess. For now, it's just gonna be
Yeah,
in queue.
1 minute 50 on final phase, the horizontal bit, where it's like, it just feels so good.
Oh, it feels really good. I don't know what you're talking about. The fucking transitions are so good. You're just
No.
trash. You're washed blood.
I literally only play like
dude.
tech maps and good act maps. I play this angle, I'm like, this sucks so hard. Like, just change one note, like the outer lane horizontal, so I don't have to just lean my
Those
whole
have
body.
already been changed. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just talking about what I've played, alright? If it's secretly been changed and not re-uploaded, then
it is. It has been re-uploaded.
Oh, the fuck?
Yeah, it has been reloaded.
I
It
don't
has
know what you're
changed
talking
there.
about.
Okay, I didn't know
Yeah,
this. I played it,
Yeah.
I don't know, 2 weeks ago. Anyway, let's not drag on about it. Let's move on. Any other maps?
We could talk about mine and Sir's ludicrous.
about-
As we qualified.
I'm about to have my first ranked map in like almost 10 months.
No way.
Since Harakiri. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. The Rude
What?
Buster. Rude Buster.
Oh
It's
yeah,
at
I
the
like
top of
Root
queue.
Buster. Yeah, I QAT upvoted.
Okay, so I have one issue with Root Buster, and I hate how you guys mapped the focal section, because you mapped it like the most lame way possible, in my opinion. Like
It's cooler,
the focal section
before
just goes
Shroud
so
nerfed it.
cool.
I
It
haven't
just
done any
goes-
mapping on it in the past like year because
Okay.
this is like a year and a half ago. Shroud took it from me, so I haven't actually done any of the mapping. My original version was like unbelievable, messed up, like Power of the Wilderness style tech. It was unbelievably hard. But then Shroud was like, okay, I'm gonna make this like a nerf. I'm gonna nerf it and make it good. And then I was like, okay. And then he did. And he took out a lot of like the cool patterns. There was one like 4 wide slider, like on the do, where it's like there was a 4 wide slider and he got rid of it. And that's the one thing I'm muffed about. And he won't change it back. But I'm like, okay, fine. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's fun.
Yeah, good shit. And the song's pretty great, and it's also going to replace the lovely Danish map, Rude Buster.
Instead, we get a My Heart diff on this one as well.
It's still Danish. There's still
It's
a bit of
still Danish.
Danish.
Oh, no.
There's still a bit of Danish.
Oh no.
I
what
took
do you-
inspiration
yes.
from the old one a lot, so
I
that's
don't-
fun.
Oh yeah.
No, the
amazing.
stain.
Mainly just some runes emphasis was really cool, I thought, so brought it over and modernized it.
Emphasis ideas, very fun.
It's like there's one stream where the music very subtly goes from left to right in your headphones. So just moving the stream along with it. Small things like that I think was really nice in the old one.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think let's move on from maps. We've talked about enough maps. Unless there's
Oh,
anything else you guys want to
we-
mention.
Do we want to
really care.
move over the other big qualified maps, though? We could talk
Yeah, we'll
quickly
quick-
mention
Oh,
quickly.
a
there's
few
two
because
like
we have
big
like
speed maps.
We'll-
Ludicrous and Speed Core Sonata, 2 of my
Speed Core.
songs.
Speed Cosnada, that's
Yeah.
right. You did make this song. And Villa's speed map. Damn.
I'm still upset that you and Estrella didn't rank yours one because I really like that map.
Estrella says he hates his one.
I know, but he can.
So like, don't
fix
make.
it up. It's
Yeah, but
good.
he
It's
hates
good.
he hates the map. Like, he's not ranking it.
I mean, he
One
says he did.
qualified
He
map
doesn't
that I
look. He does.
really
Sorry.
Sorry.
Yep, you're
One
right.
qualified map that I'm really excited for is Cooling's Eero. Well, I don't
Yeah, the
remember the
expert
name of.
diff.
Yeah, the expert diff.
Wata.
Yeah.
Yeah, that map is super cool. I like that map
I
a
do
lot.
like that map.
Yeah. I'm guessing you don't like my diff on that map.
No.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's fair.
I mean,
That is not a map you play once.
It's a
so.
1.5 minute song, is it?
exactly.
Like that's sick. I love short maps.
You queued up for it, right?
Yeah,
Is it
yeah.
you?
Well, I'm
Yeah.
very like I see short map and I'm like, oh, let's go short map. Fuck
You
yeah.
like my diff on that map?
Yeah.
I'm surprised that you do.
It's
That
like it's a
map is
fun map.
That map is hard. That map is very hard.
Yeah, I can play it. It makes sense. It's just like fun patterns.
Yeah.
How bad do you think I am,
really
Dan?
like those.
I can hit you.
You're trash. Nah, sure. Yeah, I'm surprised you can actually. What can you get on it? I'm just.
I don't know.
getting
I don't
curious.
get good scores on anything because
Ah.
Quest 2 like tracking on my left hand is not consistent and I always have lag spikes, so I just don't play for score at all. There's no point.
Ah, that's fair. Yeah. Oh, so
Um,
I also want to mention because you said Nasar didn't like Speed Questionada, but he also said he didn't like when I use it, and he still ranks when I use it.
Oh, you mean
What's your answer to that?
Estrella?
Yeah, 'cause he said
Estrella
Speed
changed
Questionada.
it. Estrella made it harder, so he likes it.
No, he said he didn't like it on stream after you made it harder.
Yeah, he did say that.
Oh, well, why doesn't he nerf it? It's his map.
Because then he needs to nerf the. Sorry, that's because then he said then he needs to nerf the best parts of the map, which are also correspondingly the worst parts of the map. The
That's
towers.
just the towers and the pause spot. Bring them back. Well, get rid of the towers. Bring back the pause spot. Boom, better map. Yeah, no, that's a good point.
Yep, I agree.
At Estrella fix.
The old version was way better.
But the old
Well,
version
people
had
do
that.
all the time.
the-
They change something and then they don't want to change it back, and I'm like, okay, it's your map, but I'm gonna hate it,
Mhm.
and there's
It's-
nothing you can do about it.
The thing is, like, it's solely buffed just for difficulty, and you can just see it. It's not like good. It's just like made to be harder, and that's
And
why you buff it. And
it
I
is
just don't
de-
agree with
Okay,
doing that.
you
Definitely
could say
higher
the
than
same thing
Sacrament.
about Final Phase,
No, I didn't buff it to be harder. I nerfed it.
but
Have
it's
you seen the
incredibly
version
hard.
1?
But it doesn't have to be that hard.
Well,
But it is
I mean,
incredibly hard.
it was incredibly hard, but then I nerfed it, then I nerfed it again, then I nerfed it again, and then I nerfed it again. Have you seen version 1 of like the outer lane up nodes? Like it just circles around, but you have to like hit very, very weird crossovers. I have to completely remap that. The only thing that is technically buffed is the crossovers, but I got told the QT member asked me to do that. So.
Is that Estrella?
And which also is
Estrella.
Estrella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I know he's helped with the map, so that's good. Because
Yeah,
he's
he
a lot
helped a
better
lot.
than me.
Mhm.
All right.
But yeah, I think those are all the maps.
Those are all the maps I want to talk about. Unless anyone else has ones they want to mention, I think let's move
Oh,
on.
I quickly want to mention Fish's Heroism by Tyson because I think that map is pretty good. And I think that's
Mhm.
pretty cool that we're finally going to see a good map of that in ranked. That's all.
Wait,
Is it like-
Spoon? That map is good.
Okay.
Yeah. Fish's
Yeah,
Heroism by
that's
Tyson.
that's a
really
really
good.
solid map.
Yeah,
Is
I
it-
quickly want to mention
Is
that
it
map 'cause I
like
really like that
other
map.
Tie Spoon maps? Because I feel like they've
Uh,
all
yeah,
kind of
it's
put me to
sort of
sleep.
Similar, but it's cooler. It's way cooler.
Okay. Because I hope it's
just
cooler.
a good map. It's like not like very weird, techy or anything. It's just a solid map.
Okay, sick. That's good to know. All right. What about tier lists? Want to talk about tier lists?
The mapper tier list?
Yeah,
Yeah.
We've been seeing those. So people have been posting them on Twitter and in random Discords. I think it's fun to see stuff. I don't like people said, "Oh, that's toxic." It's like, man. Okay, so if you're a mapper, like you guys are
People have
mappers, yeah.
opinions? Wow.
People have opinions. So if somebody says they love your map, do you feel good?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's to me.
Yeah,
That's
of
the
course.
same as if someone says, "I think your map's bad." It should be like that. That should be constant. It's like, oh, you accept good
No.
feedback as relevant, then you should accept bad feedback as relevant, and then you, like, don't have this fucking huge ego and be like, "Oh, someone says put me in F tier." oh, now it's like, fucking, it's your map. Don't worry about it. You should map for yourself. So I don't know. I think people are too sensitive.
I think it's more of an issue that people tend to combine it with like a personal attack instead of a criticism of their work.
That's a problem.
Which, yeah, if you see a tier list and you see yourself in F tier and you think of it as an attack on you and not your rank maps, that's gonna be that is, I would say, ranking people on tier list based on them is toxic.
Yeah, that's toxic.
Criticizing their work, that's fine. They put it out there. That's open.
Yeah, I saw a tweet from Drex that I thought was a really good take. It was like something about, if a director releases a movie, and the movie's bad, you don't hate the director, you just hate the movie.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it.
Unless that movie is Cuties.
Oh
yeah.
Oh, yeah, you have to bring that up. Yeah.
Why you gotta remind me of that? Oh no.
Have you seen the movie or something, Ben? What is
No,
this?
I just know of it. I'm like, oh god, no, fuck me. Anyway, yeah, that's a really good take. And I don't know. I think it's always funny to see who people put in like the tippy top tier. Like my top tier was just Hex.
Who did you guys put? Yeah,
Hex and Rogue Dude were like my top two, and then like I think they're
Rogue
like
Dude,
they're on
really?
their level. Yeah, I've always thought next level.
I put Rogue Dude in high A.
I put Rock Dude in D.
What?
I just think I like Rogue Dude.
Actually,
Because his version of Ultrasonic Anthem is absolute fucking
It
dog
is
shit.
so fun.
That
Fuck
map is
you.
not-
I
it
love
is
that
good.
map.
I actually like
It's trash.
I played it
I hate
again
it.
after
don't
like
think it's
getting
that
my
bad.
Quest 2, and I was like,
It is-
man,
it is
this
not
is
good.
fun as fuck.
And because his offset. Sorry, I also put him in high C, but his offset on Heartbeat Overheat was unplayable. So
What?
that's also another one.
Offset was
No, it
my
was-
dream. I loved
was
it.
unplayable.
6 decades old.
It was unplayable on Quest. I could not play the map normally.
Oh, it's broken
because
on
the
Quest.
offset was fucked.
It's broken on
the
Quest.
and so I never had
Oh
good
yeah,
memories of
no,
those
it was
maps.
broken. It was.
Yeah, I
completely
remember
broken.
that
I remember.
too. Yeah, that's not Rogue's fault. That's the
That's
game's
gonna
fault.
dock him some points.
The-
That's gonna dock him some points on my tier list.
the 36
again-
jump distance.
He also made some good. I had a Hex in SS tier because I made an SS. It was just Hex, nobody else. Just
Yeah, I
Hex.
just had it as like goat tier.
I just put Hex in A.
What about
Hex
Bitz
is where I
and
started
forward?
playing.
Where would you guys, if you guys haven't made tier lists, who would be in your like top 2, 3? I'm curious.
I did make a tier list. I put Scoop, Aquaflea, and
Yeah.
He said Bitz and forward.
Yourself?
No. Shit, I already forgot. Let me check my Twitter.
While he's checking that,
Oh, never mind.
Bitz and forward.
Bitz and forward. I want to know what you guys, who you would put in like the top of a tier list. Oh no, sir, it's dying.
Yeah, Sarah, you have echo, by the way. I heard it before as well. Your mic is echoing a bit.
Okay. Don't
We're
worry.
only looking at ranked maps. I will
Yeah.
put. That's a really tough one because a lot of old ranked maps is what I really enjoy.
Yeah.
Like
Dude,
Hexagonial
Yeah.
would be up there. But there's also mappers like Cry. I would
Yeah.
put very
Hmm.
highly, which people would probably disagree with.
I'm right there
but
with
I
you.
really enjoy their mapping.
Cry's in my top tier, like top
I-
top 2.
I
I hate
don't.
Cry.
I'm not
No,
gonna lie,
thanks.
sorry,
No
but sorry,
Cry
cry,
maps,
but
except
no
for
thanks.
Sleep Paralysis.
I also really enjoy old Mystic Mole maps.
Yeah.
Oh, I do like those. Yes.
And there's also Morik. Morik is
Oh,
what
Morik,
made
jeez.
some really fun ones as
Morik.
well.
Morik made Chrome Fox V1. Oh, I love Chrome Fox by Morik.
And
The rank Chromebox by Morik is so fun because I have almost a 500 PP play on it.
Yeah, it's worth so much now.
the
It's
fuck?
so it's so it
I
is
love
like it is so. Can we agree that it's just so bad that it's good? Like it's
yeah.
like objectively speaking, the map is fucking trash.
No, but
But
it's
it's
fun.
like it's fun. So that
really
just redeems
enjoyable.
it.
No, Bitz.
Yeah,
So
it's enjoyable, but it's like objectively not good mapping.
I have
like
a
by
question.
today's standards, because back then it was good.
Yeah, can I go? Bit. So when did you start playing?
February 2019.
We're not doing the
so-
interview yet.
Ah.
So back in July 2018 and June 2018, Mystic Mole maps were like the hottest shit you can imagine. They were the only good maps. It was like Hex's Countdown, Happy Song V1, and then Mystic Mole maps, and that was all that was playable. So, like, I still have a lot of love and respect for Mystic Mole. So it's like, I feel like the age brings him down one tier, but he was almost in that like absolute top tier for me, where he made me love the game. Like, oh, anyway.
Yeah, can I actually add something to that? One of the
Please.
reasons why I actually started like picking up Beat Saber was because of him. Because I saw his map of Illness Linen, and that was one of the first maps I ever saw, and it's one of the first maps that ever got me hooked on the game.
I love that map when I first played it.
By the way, the last person on my top was No Animations.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Illness Linen.
you're a Nolan enjoyer.
Nolan is a top. Yeah, Nolan is a top tier mapper. That's for sure.
I didn't even put him on my tier list because I haven't really played many Nolan animations maps.
Mystic Mole is still like mapping as well. Like he DM'd me with a request. Like he wanted me to queue one of his maps. I said no, but like
Mhm.
Yeah, I
he
like
DM'd
some of
me.
his new maps, his recent maps, like
Yeah.
Meteor Glow or whatever. The Expert
Yeah.
Plus is fun.
Yeah.
And
It's about
I
a
like.
year old now.
I
Yeah,
believe he's like,
what's his most recent map? I think it might be Meteor.
I think
Another
it's
another thing with the tier list. Sorry to change
that.
topic. Is it's funny when I look at other people and then I'm like, oh yeah, I agree with like 95% of the tier list, like your one, Sarah. I'm like, oh yeah, I put that person there. Yep, put them there. Yep. Because I didn't make a full tier list. But
Yeah.
it's just funny. It's like, yep, I agree. But then some people, it's like, whoa, what are you doing?
I literally I
love
spent
it.
like probably 2 minutes making my entire tier list, so I didn't put like much thought into anything except for like who I
Yeah, but
put in S. I
that's a
guess.
fun way to do it. You just wherever like your first thought on a mapper, it's like, oh,
Yeah,
your maps are like
that's
this,
exactly what I did.
and obviously it's not an attack on the person if they're in F tier.
What I want to do soon is, I don't know if you guys saw that. I think you were there, sir, when I did like when I ranked every single 10+ star map. It was like a 4 hour long
yeah.
Oh,
stream.
gross. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, and I kind of want to do something again, like like a long stream and just
That's
like
so
rank all
long,
the
though.
mappers.
There's
It
so
was
many.
it was really fun to do though, and I kind of want to do something again just with mappers or something. But yeah, that's what I want to do. Because I have made one, and I made it also in like 1 minute. I was like, oh, I know these people. I hate this people's song choice. F.
Yep, that's a huge thing. What's that song by Zenny Summer? Ultimate.
Oh my
100 out of
What
10
an
song
experience.
choice right there. Incredible.
What
The
an
mapping fits
honestly,
perfectly.
honestly, better than
What about
Polyrhythm. Polyrhythm.
true?
Oh yeah. Oh, but Polyrhythm's gone as well. I'm so glad I don't like that.
Yeah,
I would
hate
love
that
to
map.
see a good map of it though. Like we can just
No,
use the timing.
don't.
I'm not doing
hate
it.
those songs.
I'm not
This one
doing
is
it.
so bad.
I love
Don't
the
tell people to do
the,
it.
the cry map of it is really fun. It's got like the triangles. Oh, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, but this
There
one
was
is so
one there was
bad.
one pattern in Foxy Boys that I actually thought was cool, and then every single other pattern I didn't like. That's like most Foxy Boy maps for me, I feel like.
Anyways, we're rating 4. Did you make a tier list?
No, I'm not
Also,
on Twitter. But like my favorite mappers are, I think, like probably put Tranch up there. I like Tranch.
French maps are
I like
good.
Tranch. I like Fat Bean Zoop. Um,
Flush.
um, who else? I don't know. I think like I've mostly just been playing like I downloaded a bunch of Tranch maps the other night. I was like, this guy's actually like really damn good at mapping. Like
Yeah, Trends are
when
very
he
good at mapping.
like he doesn't really have any ranked songs. Like he's got one song in queue that I queued of like the freaking Salem Elise song, "Mad at Disney."
Oh man, Disney.
Yeah,
Good
and
song.
then Yeah, slapper. I hate Salem Elise, but like,
I kind of hate her too, but like that's a good song.
yeah.
The PS5 one.
Yeah, it's me with the PS.
Such a shit song.
Fortnite Battle Pass. Yeah. Fortnite Battle
I
Pass.
think we should start getting to the interview.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get to that because Dan, I'm so sorry to keep you up late. Cheeky interview. So let's turn our attention to the guest, the new gamer, Bitz.
Hi.
Let's introduce you so you don't have to just talk about yourself. Head of QAT, now solo head. Congrats on the responsibility. You were on the Danish World Cup team, weren't you?
Yes, I was captain for the second year
captain.
in a row, as
Dude,
well as playing for the third year.
That's crazy. So you must hate me because I was on Team Australia last year.
I have no hate for anyone in the World Cup. It's a really good time.
It's a good time, and you guys like Team Denmark are fucking scary every year. Like you got Gustav and just everyone else the gamers.
I think especially this year we did really well.
Now the first,
also, I wish we could have gone against Australia because that would have been the rematch, and we would have played at 4 a.m. because no one wanted to get up early; they would rather stay up late.
That's funny. Okay. Well, the first time I ever noticed your name, Bitz, in the community, I always like telling people this and stuff, was you played like the shittest maps that I played as well. I love good act maps and this like dog shit maps and stuff. And then I was like, what? What is this Bitz guy doing? Oh, that's not a real score. And then you just kept doing it on like every map. So I was like, holy shit, Bitz is a god, unmatched in these fucking maps. And then obviously you transition that over to ranked play, but like, holy shit, dude, your plays are incredible to me. So I'm a huge fan.
I still play it.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan. So what else can you tell us about yourself?
I've been a mapper for Beat Saber for about 2 years now. Only really started properly a bit over a year ago, and I'm surprised how quickly I've been able to grow with that. I'm also one of the people very involved in the Danish Beat Saber community, which is also really nice. And I'm also helping out with making Danish tournaments and trying to get into the more global tournaments. This time doing map pooling for BSL Season 6.
Nice.
Which is a challenge to say the least, because we can't reuse maps, and
I know, dude.
They need to be harder. It's way too much work.
Because I did map pulling for BSL, and every season it'd be like, we can't reuse maps. I'm like, bro, I don't play that many maps. Oh shit. Oh no.
I mean, it's finding 200 new maps each season apparently, which is impossible to say the least. So that's a lot of work.
So what about your player like profile? What rank are you, and how good would you say you are? Like, are you a Smurf or something? Like, you don't really play rank.
My rank has changed quite a bit since PPV 2.9 got released, because I think I'm decent at accuracy and pretty decent at tech as well. So when that released and speed got weighted less for the global rankings, got more balanced with the other skill sets, it shot up. So I'm currently at 234 at the moment, which is, according to Sync, at least way below where I should be.
That to me sounds like a shock. I'm like, wait, aren't you like really fucking good at maps? But I guess you're missing out on like the speed maps.
As you said earlier, I play those really shitty maps, and I still do. That's still what I really enjoy about the game, is just exploring really awful maps and doing that.
So I have a question for you. What is your opinion about Umuba Carrot?
I played it when it got ranked. I thought it was very painful, to say the least, and I never set a score on it. I got to the stream, hand clapped, and removed the map from my song list, and that was that.
Skill issue?
I did-
when the person, it's bad when the person who's like just talking about like I love to play shitty awful maps, that's what I love about the game, removes your map for being too shitty.
It's also because old shitty maps have really low NJS usually, like 10, 12 NJS, and sometimes even lower. Umu is at wait, let me see.
22 or
22.
21. Yeah.
It's 22. It's that just doesn't help when it's 180 BPM, because that makes it. I just don't enjoy 20 plus NJS usually.
Yeah,
It's
you see
too-
what you do
It's
then?
too bad.
You just like artificially lower it so you can just have the joy of playing. Because I hand clapped on that map again, but instead of you, I replayed it again just to make fun of the map for
Oh.
10 minutes straight. I had a blast. I had a blast. It's such a good map. Oh. Yeah.
Maybe I'll have to give it a try and just move my
you-
play space 5 meters forward.
Yeah, you should. You won't regret it. You won't regret it at all.
Surely. It looks like free PP at 9.6 stars.
Yeah. It's definitely worth the brain damage. But let's get to some other questions then. Right? So
Yes, let's move on.
on the same topic, like what are your least favorite maps? Like
Might
overall.
be unsurprising, but speed in general, I just heavily dislike playing it. I just don't find it fun or enjoyable. Or also just maps with linear double spam. No matter the BPM, those are always really boring. Because I
you're-
enjoy complexity in maps.
What
you have a lot of
about
guts coming on this podcast with like four like speed mappers just saying that.
I would say, yeah.
I
I'm
respect
moving
speed
away.
mapping.
I'm moving away from the whole
I
speed mapping shit.
I haven't mapped speed since
Yeah.
like Harakiri, and I'm
Yeah, me
stopping.
neither.
But I think like I don't like speed maps when the offset's really far. And I think tech players tend to play with further offset so they can like, you know, look at all the angles. So I think if all the tech players move their offset closer, they would like speed maps. Because then it's
If
like
I
every
play
note.
speed, I
feels cooler.
play it with. If I play speed, I play it with relatively close KDE compared to what I'm used to. If we talk about reaction time
Yeah.
for tech, I tend to hover around 460 to 500, depending on how complex. And for speed, I go down to 380. And it makes it easier to play. It makes it slightly more enjoyable, but I just heavily dislike it.
Yeah, if you don't like it, don't play it. Don't waste your time. You're like
Exactly.
You're like me,
Fair
you're a
play.
boomer. We don't have all the time in the world to just play maps we hate. I just shut off the game when a map sucks.
No, you just make fun of the map, then it becomes enjoyable.
True.
But what was surprising to me though, because you said you only started mapping around 2021, if I remember correctly, like
Properly. That's
seriously
where
mapping.
I like properly started mapping, yeah.
Then I thought you started before me while mapping, but I started in 2019. So
My first map released in October of 2020.
damn.
So
What was your
Damn.
first
First
ranked
map
map?
was October of 2020.
Yeah,
as
basically
well.
SpongeBob, right?
get busy
Oh, it was,
SpongeBob,
yeah.
which
Yeah.
which
That's
was also my
a funny
9th
map.
ever map.
Actually, no.
Yeah, and I remember seeing that because that was like the first thing that I saw of you, and I just remember in my head thinking, this guy needs to stop mapping. It's like the first thing I said. Somebody request because I used to like stream a lot back then when that got ranked, and I remember somebody requesting that on my stream, and I just was like, whoever the fuck mapped this, just stop. Just why is this in queue?
I remember I didn't like some of the patterns, but I was like, I get the funny, you know, it's the funny map.
Oh, I actually also know who requested it in my chat. It was Complex, and Complex was like, oh, this map is amazing. I was like, no, you need to shut the fuck up, man.
I've-
love
remember-
Complex.
I
He's so
remember
funny.
thinking that the map fit the song so well. That's just what I thought.
Yeah. You redeemed yourself later though with the later maps of you, because I really like stuff like 666. I really like those maps. Those are pretty cool.
I've been really enjoying my maps like from the past half year or so. I think those are great.
I had
personally.
a question about getting into ranking and stuff because obviously it's like a big hurdle, you know, thrusting into the ranked community as like a mapper. You got to like establish yourself and get trusted and like create experiences and maps. Did the Danish community help you much? Like I think Cher's the ranking team. Did they help
Yeah,
you?
Sarah is
Sarah,
on ranking
sorry.
team. Yeah, and he helped me
And
with Get
Ruin.
Busy SpongeBob. Specifically, he was the one who queued it.
Yeah, awesome.
But almost right after that, he's basically gone from ranking team. Doesn't really do much anymore. So I haven't really gotten any help from the Danish community. I got a lot of help from Check the Pan, QAT modded Get Busy SpongeBob. Basically told me it was horrendous, the first version.
I remember the
Gave me
first
some
version.
pointers.
Oh
remember
my
that, and
god,
that was
I
the one that
remember the.
Complex requested.
I remember
It
the
got
first version
queued,
as well.
and I looked
It
and I
got
was like,
queued by-
"What the fuck is this
Yeah.
map? This is the
Yeah, that
worst
was the
thing
exact same
ever."
thing.
Oh
The
my
worst thing-
god, dude, I
best thing is-
forgot.
I later saw that you became QAT, and the first thing was my reaction was, how the fuck did the mapper of Get Busy SpongeBob get in QAT? That doesn't make any damn sense to me. I was
Dude,
like,
because I was like SpongeBob, and I had like the weird diff labels with like the the apostrophes, the punctuation. And
Oh yeah.
I was so
arrows.
confused. It's like, is this a shit post map? Was
Was
this accidentally queued? Oh my god! And then obviously, like, you worked on it with Check the Pan, because I was keeping an eye on it. Oh,
and now
funny.
it's pretty decent. Like overall, the map is not just decent.
Yeah, it's a funny map, but damn, that's so funny to
It's
remember.
all it's really I would not map it like that today. A lot of things would change compared to my modern mapping style. But I don't regret ranking it after Check gave me the QAT mod. I worked on it for 2 months straight after that just to improve my own mapping
Nice.
and improve the map. So it's because even then I have the same mentality with what I'm ranking. I don't want to rank things that I don't like, that I'm not proud of. So I try to make it the highest quality possible, and then gather as much feedback as possible, and then put it into rank. And then people are gonna hate it anyways, because I tend to map tech.
I think we're
so
shifting
yeah.
to a place where speed is more likely to get hated than tech. Well, it just depends on what side of the community you are on. But I think we just need to
Yeah,
combine the both together, and we just get speed tech. I think that's the future.
Mid
I
speed.
made a poll on Twitter about if people like tech or speed or ACK or Truac more, and most people said they like tech.
Yeah, but I
Like
think also
40% of
think
people.
that the tech community is more outspoken than the speed side of the
And there's
community. I think
more.
that's also
There's
part.
more styles of tech that are like there's tech that I love, and there's tech I think is dog shit. So it's like,
Do
Yeah,
you like
it
tech is a
varies.
loaded question.
Tech
Exactly.
is a very big spectrum.
I
Of
think
mapping.
we need to start defining, because there's like what I would call like not cringe tech, but like lamer tech, where it's like, oh, there's just weird angle there for no reason, but then there's like Nova Blast, fuck, so cool, and then sort maps, love that shit. Phrase, say no teriyaki, that's some good tech right there.
Hell no.
Speaking of Nova Blast, I'm a really big fan of how it turned out after Sarah gave
What do
me
you-
his
what do you-
feedback on
Yeah.
it.
So what do you think of the star rating?
I like that map.
Because it's
I don't.
way too low.
I'm so mind blocked on it though.
Hope you can get
This-
over it. Those gimmick streams are very difficult.
Yeah,
'Cause
I don't know. I could do them fairly easily, and then I just lost my ability to hit them properly. I don't know what happened.
Got a learning session in, I guess. I remember I saw the map and I was like, this is so swag, like, and I requested it to use Sarah, and I was like, yo, FC this, and I'll just
Yeah.
put it straight in CC highlights. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like, it
and
was
you weren't
cool.
lying. It went
I
in.
did. I chucked it right in there. I was like, injected. There we go.
It was pretty sick to watch those. Those are pretty
Yeah.
sick to watch because they
But-
just look crazy.
Yeah, those are the, like, if you've got like someone who's never watched Beat Saber before and you show them Nova Blast, they will like brain
they'll-
exploded.
they'll
Like,
shit
what? Like, you did that?
Exactly.
So, and I've got a Beat Saber meetup today. Right after I record this, I got gamers coming over. We're playing Nova Blast. We're all playing Nova Blast.
Oh yeah, that's
Would
gonna
you-
be fun.
What would you say are your favorite maps, Bitz, other than your own?
My personal favorite that I still play regularly is FF9 Smooth Criminal.
Oh, god, you're one of
Really?
those. The wall
I,
part
um,
is too hard.
I don't know. I just really love it. But it depends on like what kind of maps you think I
Mm-hmm.
because I enjoy a big variety of it. I enjoy the shitty maps like F9, but I also have some maps by Farah, who is a Japanese mapper who uses a lot of bombs very creatively, I think, and mixes it with really difficult tech, which
Japanese
is very
tech
bad, buddy.
enjoyer.
What about
Japanese tech enjoyer.
your
yeah.
favorite ranked maps? Do you have like off the top of your head? Because more people will know those.
I think that's a good question. I really enjoy the sauce.
Ooh,
That's probably
the
Ooh.
souls.
I really enjoy that. I also
Give me some
enjoy
of that
Chakra
soul.
by Jibob.
I don't like that map
There's
personally.
also
I don't like
it-
Chakra. I tried it. I don't
Yeah,
like
I
it.
don't like it
It
either.
felt crap. I want to
it's
like it
always
though.
nice to have preferences.
I want to like it.
It's
I don't know, something about it. It
I
just
think
felt
it's
off.
cool. It has a gimmick, and I think he executes it really nicely. There's also
Nice,
maps
nice.
like Black Dream Day, the map
Mhm.
that was in queue
Hey,
for
forward.
almost a year.
Forward.
Yo, Black Dream Day. Nice. Okay. You will like the next map that I'm coming out with then. One of them. Lone Digger, Caravan Palace. Risk
Yo.
roll tech.
Wait, that song is really sick for a tech map.
Yeah. I'll
I'll be
finish
looking
it
forward to
soon,
that.
and then I'll post it.
And forward. I want to finish that map we were working on the Captain Hook. Yeah, I've been so busy lately, and I'm like moving house soon, so that'll be fun. And then I'll be sitting around mapping.
Dude, I was
Ooh.
playing my
We're doing
part
a
of,
techie map.
I was playing my part of that map
Yeah,
the other day, and I was like, oh my god.
yeah, because I mapped like the first verse. Like it's fun. So.
The part where she's like, huh, and then like there's like the outer lane stack fits so well. It's
Anyway, nobody knows what the map is. We'll shut up.
No, I have no
Um,
clue what the fuck you're
Back
talking
to
about.
it. It's funny girl rap song. All right.
That sounds
Bitz.
like a song.
That sounds nothing to me.
All right. I have a question, Bitz. Head of QAT, how'd you land there? If you can talk about stuff, I'm just curious what the process was.
Well, I got QAT. That took like a bit over 2 months because I was busy with school and didn't have time to do modding at the time.
Get busy, SpongeBob. Sorry.
Not quite. But and then I got QAT, and then I just started casually modding ranking queue. Was already friends with Jack the Pan before I even got QAT. And then because I was active and Jack wanted to step down, slowly he thought that I would be a good fit for the role and asked me if I would like it. There was no application or anything special
cool.
like that. It was just, would you like to be head QAT and help train new students and manage that?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was it. It took like
that's kind of
a day
underwhelming. I'll be
from
honest. But
there's nothing special about it.
I'll tell you a funny story about Check the Pan. So I recently applied to med school, and I put Beat Saber on my application, like ranking team and quality assurance team on my application to med school. It's like a diversity of experience thing. Like I had lots more on it. But
I also have it on my CV. It's great.
Yeah,
You have it on your CV?
I have it on my resume. Yeah,
I have it on
I
mine
asked
as
Check
well.
the Pan to be a verifier and a reference for me on my med school application. So
Wow.
maybe they'll contact him at some point.
I had it on I had Cube Community on my resume, and I got a job. They're like, "What are you? What's this Cube
Really?
Community thing?" I'm like, "Yeah, I manage
also-
projects."
I also
Really? Okay, I'll just for my internship, I'll just like put in I'm a very professional Beat Saber mapper. Let's see if that will help.
Sorry, we went off topic.
Put him a
check-
pooler.
Check the Pan, head of QAT. Oh no, that was it. Forward, you said it. Anything else you want to ask? Bits here. What are you working on? There you go. That's on there.
I was gonna ask that.
I have two main projects at the moment. One of them being down maps for Ultima Weapon. That is like front and center for me right now.
Oh, hey,
Been
that's the
working on
podcast, man.
expert.
Yeah.
It is indeed. Wow.
I told you
happy
guys.
to be making the expert for that. And then
Cool.
also Howl in the Night Sky, which I just released the other day. It's a map. Let's just put it like that. It has some funny things in it.
Should we watch it here on the podcast right now?
You can. It's
Oh,
6
no.
minutes long. We can watch it. I'm curious what you
We
guys.
can we can
you
watch
guys would
bits
think
of it.
All right, if that's what we're gonna do, I gotta dip out. I have to be somewhere in 20.
Mhm.
Bye.
Yeah, I also
Okay,
have to go.
we'll leave it.
Mm.
We'll leave it for another time. Then it's too late. Poor Dan is got work in 6 hours.
I have work in less than 6 hours.
All right.
I'll manage.
I'm
I'll
sorry,
manage.
Dan.
I'll manage, no problem.
All right, maybe let's wrap up. Then it's been an hour and a half. Well, more than that.
Yeah, probably the best.
Time flies when you're talking beat.
Yeah.
Why not?
Any sign offs? Shout out anything bits while you're here?
No, I just want to say thank you for letting me come on. It's been quite enjoyable.
Yeah,
No
and
problem.
bits. I'll
Thank
shout
you
it
for
out.
coming on.
I love your Twitch, man. You got a great stream. You're a great streamer.
Oh, yeah.
Love watching you
Yeah.
play. Everyone go follow Bits on Twitch. Good streamer.
I stream me playing really shitty maps. and
Exactly,
Any
I love
shitty
it.
request, any shitty request someone might have, I'll gladly play it, and then I will dislike it if it's high end yes.
I'll come by in your next stream. When I join, I'll just request Umu by Carrot, just for you.
I can't wait to GS cheese it just for you.
Oh, thank you.
I will play it. I will also
Okay.
probably hand clap.
I gotta play Uber. Jeez.
Yeah, I got a thing to shout out. I have a new song out.
oh
It's on the YouTube. Go check it out. It's on YouTube, SoundCloud, Bandcamp, all the above. Go listen. It's
Forward
called,
music.
I'm literally gonna listen to it right now.
It's really good. It's really fucking
it's
good.
actually
The song is
really good.
amazing.
I'm keen. I'm a big fan.
I
and,
already-
yeah,
I
I'm
already
working on-
DM'd you about it.
Yeah, you did DM me about
so
it.
good.
I'm also working on Exit the Source of Thomosphere, Camellia, the remix for Ranked. It's up.
Oh yeah, the
Feedback's
400
working.
BPM.
Yeah, it's got 400 BPM in it.
Nice.
I'm stoked.
I'm keen for
So,
that.
Love
Yeah.
seeing new. I love seeing new maps going for rank with the new burst criteria. That's gonna be so cool.
Oh, we didn't even talk
See,
about
Yeah, that'll
that.
be really interesting.
The burst criteria. You can have 400 BPM for like how is it 10 beats?
2 beats of
beats.
400 BPM. So like, but like, and
I
then
just-
you have to break for.
I just want it to be
beats.
10. I'm just. I had 10
Yeah.
beats of 400.
The
just want it
cool
to be
part is
5
6
seconds.
beats.
Oh, I just want it to be like 5 seconds so I can rank the remix of Genocide.
And wide out is almost there.
All right, folks. I gotta go. I'll let you guys.
Wait,
know.
hang on. One more thing, because I forgot to mention this. It'll take 30 seconds. So like Bits, I was talking to you, and you said like you were listening to the podcast. Like, oh, that's so cool. But you know, if you're listening and you like know stuff about mapping and you want to like participate or like just ask questions, like we would love if you guys, I don't know, like interacted more, like join the Discord and you know, just say like give us an idea if you want, because we are very responsive. We you know, we appreciate help because it's like a collaborative thing. We want everybody to be around.
Yeah.
Other than that,
Yes.
just shout out the Discord and you can get pinged when we're releasing your episode.
I also want to quickly shout something out again. I've recently playing again, and I'm also going to be streaming a lot again. So, please feel free to drop by.
Yeah, I've been streaming a bit.
Go
I'll be
request
streaming- I'll
Dan
be
Tech
ex-
Maps.
I'll be streaming a lot. Yeah, I'll definitely play all of those.
Okay,
Request him
Let's
get
go.
Busy SpongeBob. You'll sure love it.
goodbye, guys.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.